Michelle. So today I'm going to be making for you monkey bread. Some people also call it pull-apart bread. But anyway, I've been making this recipe for 30 years, maybe, something like that. Oh my goodness, for a very long time. It's been around forever. Don't even know who to give the credit to for this recipe because yeah, like I say, it's just been around for a very long time. Anyway, quick, easy, oh so yummy. You're just gonna love it. When my boys were growing up, we used to make this in the evening time, like after supper, and we're gonna watch a movie. I'd pop some of this in the oven real quick. Ow, I mean, it was just perfect, especially this time of year. My favorite time of year to make monkey bread is during the fall and during the winter. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get this recipe started. Okay, so getting started on the monkey bread, I'm going to be using 2 cans of biscuits. You can also use the bread dough if you do not want to use biscuits, but I am using 2 cans of biscuits, and you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven according to the directions on your biscuits. So mine is, this particular one is 400. So I've gone ahead and warmed up my oven to 400 degrees. And I have got my baking dish here, and it has been sprayed. You can use olive oil, you can use butter, you know, whatever floats your boat, you know, to grease your pans. You can use whatever works best for you. Now the recipe, original recipe, called for 3 cans of biscuits, but I like to use 2 because I get more of the yummy, goopy, caramely sauce that we're going to be adding to this spread over the bread. But you can use 3 if you want more bread and just a little bit less salt. Sauce. I have made it both ways, so whatever works for you. But in this case, I'm going to be using 2. Now I've got my kitchen scissors here that I only use in my kitchen, because I'm going to be cutting my biscuits up here. I'm going to go ahead and get this can open and get my biscuits all in my prepared dish here. Now if you guys hear noise, like hammering sounds, that's my husband. He's in the basement working on a project. So if you hear that, sorry about that, but I just could not make him be quiet because, you know, he doesn't get to be down there often because of work. So if y'all hear it, that's what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and just quarter my biscuit dough here. Get this all cut up. Here, there's 2 there. That's okay. I can do 2 at the same time. Okay, so after you've got it all cut apart, now you can also just tear this apart. You do not have to cut it if you do not want to. Just gonna go ahead and set that aside because we're done with that for the moment. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started on the caramely goopy sauce. Oh my goodness, absolutely love this sauce. But you're going to need a stick of butter. And we're just going to pop this right into our little pan here. Your pan does not have to be very big. Now I do use real butter. You know, that's my favorite kind of, I don't use margarine or anything like that. I absolutely use real butter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this on and let it start melting down just a tad. There we go. Turn my heat down. I don't want it to go too fast. All right, now to that we're going to add some cook and serve Jello pudding. Now you can use the instant if you like. I do not like instant pudding, so I do use the cook and serve. But that will be entirely up to you. If you like the instant, that's fine too. I've made it both ways, but I do prefer the cook and serve one. So that's just me. We're gonna add that right in there. Alrighty then. And then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of milk and also 1 cup of brown sugar. Oh my goodness. Now we're just going to keep this nice and stirred, but we're going to get it kind of goopy. And there's no certain amount of time, just depends on how high you've got your heat and all that good stuff. But you will see what I mean by goopy in just a minute. Okay, so my yummy sauce here is the butter's all melted, and as you can see, it's kind of goopy. you know, just when it starts to bubble up really good and starts to thicken up, that's what goopy is. So anyway, that's all done. So we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pour this right on top of our biscuits that I have already cut up. And oh my goodness, talk about some yummy monkey bread. This right here is it. Now, like I said before, if you have 3 cans of biscuits, the sauce is not going to quite go as far, but it's still really good that way. So into the oven this goes. Now remember, we're going to follow our directions that come on our biscuit wrapper here. So 400 degrees for 10 to 13 minutes. Now, I still watch mine, even though that 10 minutes may be, you know, what it says. I still watch it because I don't want it to burn. So anyway, I'm gonna try and check it at about 8 minutes, 10 minutes, and just keep my eye on it. But into the oven, this goes. And then talk about your house smelling awesome. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yumminess. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks so yummy. Now, you're gonna be tempted to try this right away, but you need to let this cool off because it is very, very hot. So we're gonna let this cool off for just a moment, and then we're gonna take a bite, see what it tastes like. Okay, so like I told you at the beginning of the video, sometimes this is called pull-apart bread as well, because each of these little quarters that you have cut your biscuits into, you can just pull them and they come apart like this. And that is really good. But I like to dip mine out of the bowl because all of that yummy caramel is on the bottom. So I just like to scoop mine because you get all that yumminess. Now, after you get your first scoop, you can pull them apart just a little bit better and dip them in that sauce. But oh my goodness. Now, if you like, you can, you know, add a topping onto this if you like. But oh my goodness, this is yummy just like this. It does not need anything else. But look at that. Oh my goodness, so good. You guys are just gonna love this. Okay, y'all, now for the best part of the video. I get to taste this. Yes, yes, I do. So very good. I'm gonna blow on it because it's still a little warm, a little bit warmer than when I normally eat it. But yeah, I wanted to get the video done for you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all are gonna love this. I'm sure a lot of you have already tried this and know what this tastes like. But those of you who don't, give this a try. You are gonna love it. So quick, so easy, oh so yummy. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye now.